Hello, welcome to EduFunday. I am your faculty for this topic chemical equilibrium. Today we are discussing liquid and vapor equilibrium or gas equilibrium. So, firstly, liquid to vapor or vapor to gas equilibrium we are discussing about. Suppose there is some beaker. In this a volatile solvent is there, and this blue dot is showing the vapor molecules of a solvent. This is a liquid form and this is a vapor form, liquid solvent. Okay, so what we observed in the previous diagram, that mercury level in the manometer slowly rises and finally remains at particular level of constantly. When we are seeing that in the diagram, after some time, if there is a liquid in a beaker, so ये जो लिक्विड है ये कुछ टाइम बाद ऊपर जाएगा जिसकी काइनेटिक एनर्जी ज़्यादा होगी और ये वेपर फॉर्म में रहेगा बिकॉज ऑफ ये जो इसका बीकर है वो क्लोज वेसल है. दैट्स वाई ये एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम पर पर्टिकुलर लेवल पर ये कांस्टेंट होना शुरू हो जाएगा, which indicates that pressure inside the box increase and reach a constant value. Volume of water in a dish decrease because maximum water get vaporized, then volume of the water in a dish decreases. Initially there is no vapor pressure due to water in the dish. However, with time passes, evaporation starts and water molecules change into vapor form and add to the pressure of air, making mercury level to rise. The water vapor produced due to evaporation is reversed to water liquid molecules by condensation. Thus, rate of evaporation becomes equal to the rate of condensation when the mercury level remains constant, and thus the system has attained equilibrium, and equilibrium has been recognized by constancy of pressure. So, this is the evaporation liquid to vapor R1 upon R2. Here R1 is the rate of evaporation and R2 rate of condensation, and the equilibrium will occur when R1 equals to R2, or we can say rate of forward equals to rate of backward. At equilibrium, the pressure exerted by the water molecules at given temperature remain constant. So, there are some questions you have to think about. The questions: do they have more vapor pressure at 100 degrees Celsius at compared to water? Yeah. When we are saying there is a beaker, and in beaker 100 degrees Celsius temperature is there, so the water molecules, maximum water molecules get vaporized. So yes, they have more vapor pressure at 100 degrees Celsius compared to water. Second question: what would be the order of vapor pressure at 100 degrees Celsius for water, alcohol, ether and acetone? So the order is ether, then acetone, then alcohol and then water. Next question is this: what is the boiling point of a liquid? So boiling point of a liquid is the temperature at which liquid and vapor are in equilibrium and the vapor pressure of the vapor of the liquid, because 1 atm, or we can say 1.013 bar, is called the boiling point or normal boiling point at the liquid. Now we are talking about the liquid vapor phase or gas equilibrium part second. In this, we are saying that solid is directly converted into the vapor, or vapor is directly converted into solid, is called a gas equilibrium. Any substance which exhibits the sublimation property can exhibit the solid vapor equilibrium. So there is some sublimation property is there. So through that only we can say that it exhibits a vapor equilibrium. What is sublimation? Now we can say what is mean by the sublimation. change of solid directly into the vapor state without going into a liquid state is called sublimation. When we are saying that solid is converted into liquid form and then liquid form is converted into vapor form, that is not a sublimation form. But when solid is directly converted into the vapor form, that is known as sublimation form. Solid to vapor or gas equilibrium. We are taking the example of iodine solid through iodine vapor or gas equilibrium can be converted. So this is the beaker in which we have put some iodines are there. After some time we can see there are some iodine particles are there. After some time we can see that is move as a vapor form. So the vapor form is in purple color or violet color. Then we are taking the example of iodine solid to iodine vapor. See how this can work about. Purple or violet I2 color will be formed in a vapor form. This is the best picture which shows that the solid will be converted into vapor form because of atmospheric pressure is there at normal temperature only, at room temperature only, it moves in a vapor form in a purple color only. Purple or violet I2 vapors. What do you observe from the above experiment? Let's learn about that. Iodine solid change to vapor on slight warming or on standing. Iodine vapors are violet or purple colored. In a closed vessel, iodine vapor condenses back to solid iodine after sufficient vapor pressure develops, indicating reverse reaction. Iodine solid and iodine vapor after some attempt the equilibrium as rate of forward reaction become equal to the rate of backward reaction if it is in a closed vessel only. At equilibrium, color intensity remains same. Thanks for watching EduFunda and visit our website www.edufundaventures.com.